Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React View channel. So last night was the first semi-final of Festivali Këngës, the song festival in Albania. And I was just realising I'm wearing red and black today. Not even my trousers are red. Coincidence. But this is the song festival in Albania, which traditionally is used to select their song for Eurovision. So a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, Albania, or the broadcaster Albania, basically released some changes this year. There will be a winner of the festival, but that might not be the song that goes to Eurovision, because the winner, or the song that's selected for Eurovision, will be selected by the Albanian public alone. So we could have two winners this year. Now, if we think of the last 2 years, that wouldn't have happened because Ranella won both the televote and the jury, and so did Angela, I believe, with Karma. So it might be the same person, it might be different. It's quite exciting. I've been so busy this week that I literally fell asleep on my sofa at 7:30, then went into bed at 9 and then just crashed. So as a result, I didn't watch any of this last night. I've seen on Twitter that people were kind of very impressed with the Albanian broadcaster and the live stream on YouTube. And the first thing that I saw on this morning was Twitter. I use Twitter quite a lot just to gauge public opinion. Obviously, it's a cesspool of hate a lot of time, but within that cesspool of hate, you can kind of gauge certain things. And it seems there are two people that people were talking about in regards to last night. Fifi, which was one of the more well-known artists of this year, and Albina. So it would seem that Albina is the one which people have been talking about quite a lot. Now, I just want to make one last comment in regards to Ranella. Ranella has massively raised the profile of Festivali Këngës, Albania's music, due to her kind of, drama, magnetism that she brought to Eurovision last year. So she's been told she's not going to be performing in any way, shape or form at Festivali Këngës. And it is tradition that the previous winner comes and performs, like pretty much any song festival. The official line is to distance the song festival from Eurovision, because the Eurovision, or the winner, or whoever goes to Eurovision, will be selected by the public. So it's something slightly different to the winner of the festival. That would make sense if they didn't invite Kalish Orchestra, the winner of Eurovision, to perform as well. And I think, Wee Wee Blogs have been very vocal in their support for Ranella on this, saying it's unfair. And I did see that they posted something on Twitter yesterday, and Ranella responded, basically saying she disagrees with this decision, that actually tradition needs to be upheld. So I feel sorry for Ranella. I think that is the broadcaster. In my opinion, what I'm gauging from all of it, I think that is the broadcaster turning around and saying, sorry Ranella, but basically it doesn't matter what you did last year. We're washing our hands of you. So that's my opinion. I hope that's not true. Because she's done amazing things to raise the profile of, I think even through her performance last year, Spotify started sending me other songs from Albania. So for me, certainly, she's opened up more Albanian music to me anyway. Right, so let's check out these two songs before I go off to work. So, like I said, the two songs that people were talking about were Fifi and Albina. So let's check out Fifi's first. What we do love, or what I love about Festivali Këngës, is the live orchestra. Ooh, loud. She looks stunning. Her hair and makeup is on point. I wasn't expecting the chorus to go there. It was really traditional. It was really building in that verse. And I thought we were going to... I know obviously it is exclusively orchestra. They don't have any kind of backing production, do they? I thought the chorus was going to up a beat, and it kind of went... I don't want to say reggae, but it went somewhere where I didn't expect it to. Always bear in mind with Albania that historically revamps are a thing. So you just have to hopefully hear out for potential in the song. I'm loving that. That instrument there. I did read a few comments on Twitter yesterday that people were disappointed by this song. I don't know whether because expectations were high. From what I can hear in the first half of this song, I think it's quite good. As I said, with songs in Albania, you just need to listen out for the potential. There is a lot of potential in the song. Yeah, I'm a bit kind of withdrawn a little bit because of the tempo of the song. Where I'm getting into it, it really slowed back down again for that verse. It might be just because it's an orchestra, I don't know. But I think the fundamentals are right. I just think that the pace of the production needs to be played around with a little bit. We very rarely get backing dancers at Festivali and Këngës. Because normally the songs are always so serious. I like it. No, 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 no. I'm a huge fan of classical, traditional, musical interludes and songs. She's got a whip. That was quite good. I don't understand the relevance of the whip if that was a whip. Okay, I was expecting that not to be that great because people seem to be quite underwhelmed on Twitter. I quite liked that. Okay, good. I think that lives up to the hype because I know people were really excited about Fifi. I believe the one in the top left, The Universe is Helping Me Here, that is Albina. Yeah, okay, so let's do that one. So this is the one that people, or before I say anything more, I did see that Ranella is Team Fifi. She messaged one or two things on Twitter yesterday. Marood, who I follow on Twitter, big fan of, who's going to be participating, I believe it's official now, in San Marino's national selection instead of Albania. He was raving about this song, so I have high expectations. This is the song that people were talking about. So she's normally, did she come from The Voice or X Factor in Albania? She has been part of a singing contest over that way, but this is her actual family, isn't it? So she's added her family. They don't actually perform together. This is just a one-off collab. Saying Fifi's hair and makeup looked incredible. Her makeup looks amazing. Dramatic. Ah, look at him. I'm not catching an immediate melody. It's definitely dramatic. It's definitely, I'm drawn in. There's a lot going on stage. I don't think that the song production, as far as I can hear it so far, is as good as Fifi's, but we're only a little bit of the way through. She's performing the hell out of this song though. I take it back. I said in the previous song, I'm a sucker for a dance upbeat interlude with some traditional instruments in the background. Absolutely love it. Okay, much more in tune now, much more intrigued, much more, I would say, drawn in and gripped. Every time I watch Festivali Këngës, I start listening to all the arguments about bringing back the live orchestra at Eurovision. It does add a fuller sound. Okay, I get why people are excited by this song. It's good. Oh, it's good. She performed the hell out of that song. All I can say, I haven't seen any of the other songs. What I am quite excited about is there are two very, very good songs. Now, last year, I did really struggle. I'm not going to lie. In Festivali I Këngës 60, what was it? Alban, Ranella, they were the standouts. And there really wasn't much else in that mix. So last night was only half of the song. So we've got the other half tonight, haven't we? I think that's right. Even though there's 3 semi-finals, I'm not sure how the third one's going to work. Already, both these songs are good. I would say Fifi's, you can already hear a lot of potential in that. And if that's reworked in a music studio, that might be more Eurovision friendly to this, because I wouldn't play around too much with this song, because the traditional element, the traditional sounds, this is what people are saying on Twitter, is the selling point for this in regards to Albania sending, obviously after Ranella, another song that mind you, Karma was traditional-esque-ish back to Eurovision. I would say maybe Fifi's would be a more obvious choice for a European song contest with other countries outside of Europe. But I'm more intrigued with this one. For me, if I was going to pick up the phone out of those two, I'd pick up the phone for this one. So that's my thought. So good. 2 decent songs. Right, am I going to get fired? Yeah, I am. I need to go now. Right, if you're still here, please let me know what you think below. Please also subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.